Hello everyone, my adorable followers, my not familiar people with my channel, and I tell you what, welcome on the Rambling News channel, and that's me, Alex. I'm kinda back again after absence for not long while, and I just decided to make this current practice current practice take, I should say, of today, and you see I messed up with the invitation, I know, because I want to speak unprepared way and without any scripted things in my mind and so on. And that's my shtick, that's the whole point of making the sequence of these episodes on my channel here. And you see I'm kinda using the different set for making things in this video. I kinda installed the tripod, my nicest tripod that stems from my childhood years, and I was fond of photography with the films, with all those like liquid substances for clarifying things, you know, when it happens when you just make things like using the film and old-fashioned photo camera and the stuff that goes along these lines. And I can kinda like bringing myself in memories with the nicest tripod, and moreover making these new activities here, and that stuff makes me being like exhilarated in a special and inestimable way, inestimable, oh my god, way. And please bear with all my mistakes. I'm only learning about my English, and I'm only learning to pronounce all the nicest sounds of English language in the right way. So it's something not perfect, not correct, and please bear with all these, because I wanna my English flow out of me seamlessly and easy, and without just having to think for a long while what to say in the current moment, on the subsequent moment, or on the moment that goes after those moments, and so on. And that's my channel. I call that temporarily, just for the sake of self-recording, I called it like a Rambling News channel, and I don't know why. I just took a shower, and while laying in the bath, and I was thinking what to say. I mean, not in a huge like way on general, but what thing would be surprising for you, and maybe slightly funny, and even self-deprecating in a way, like kind of self-deprecating humor. Then it falls in my mind, on my mind spontaneously, and I unfold that stuff in front of you, and that's what make this channel special, and make it makes it more, recognizable amongst all the audiences that might follow my channel, might not follow my channel. And guys, that's been kind of, it's not even introduction, I don't know, I never tried actually doing this in my native language, and let's say I just honestly, in all honesty, I can tell you that I'm not able to do the same in my native language, because I never did that, and I don't know how it appears, but in English I think more just spontaneously and clearly, and I don't know how it happens, but it still happens right now. And moreover, I know my flaws, my weak points, and my weak points are I speak not so fast, I speak not so clear, and all my sounds that I make, they're not so flawless, and they kinda sound even weird at some points, and that's because of lack of pure speaking practice. And I know some Americans in my neighborhood, and not only in my neighborhood, but throughout my entire city, and they don't just care about just advancing Englishes, or their just people that they meet on a regular basis. Only thing they care about, they wanna just give the spiritual thought, and to teach religious things, and the stuff that is related to particular their belief, or being a Mormon, or just being just a person that attends church, on a regular basis. I'm not about that at all. I just I've always been kind of guy who always been kind of interested only about learning process, being fully immersed in my adorable English, and I kinda wanna renounce as much things as I can out of the process of learning here, not being immersed fully into the English like I might be if I were abroad, for example, at some points in some English-speaking countries. Especially I want to be in America, in US, and when I will, I'll be ready for all this shit that goes with being immersed into English, and I'll be prepared, I guess, because I'm practicing. I'm just trying to sound like them, like Native Americans, and only hearing a few sounds what they make during our meetings, I get familiar with the new and some not known material, and I learn them. I put them on the shelves of my mind, and guys, I guess we've got my introduction of today out of the way, and actually let's do this take of video session clearly and without any side thoughts. And you see that nice item that I'm pointing out with my finger right now. It's on the upper right, I should say. It's my flying chair. See, the nicest one, isn't it? Flying chair. It is laying seamlessly and without any disturbance on the upper part, on the upper surface of my wardrobe, and I guess it's clearly seen now. I like the chair because I use it anytime any guests drop into my nicest apartment, and I took it off that wardrobe and I installed it in front of the table that is perched right beside my back, right behind my back, I should say. And you see, I'm making those mistakes, and I say not needed things at particular moments, and even they might be, those things that I say might be out of the place completely, but I'm trying to put all the words that I know into certain places, and I'm trying to sound out them correctly at the points that they really should be. And guys, in this video you see I'm making kind of new set, making and using a new set of things, as I said, and I don't know whether I keep it for a while, this nice smartphone and cellular phone, I should say, called Samsung, and we'll see. I'm trying to use this new camera of this nice smartphone in order to produce more clear and more even maybe more demanded video on this channel, and put it correctly, and to make this just video very bright and very shining, very specific. I don't know. I just invented the new structure that I put my tripod onto, and this structure consists of the old book called The Laws of Physics, and I installed my but old tripod on the Laws of Physics called book, and I see and I can rotate this nicest tripod. See, I'm rotating the structure and make slightly a different picture right now, and maybe I can even change the angle that it approaches this video. And you see, I'm kinda moved slightly the tripod, and it just the structure itself just right now is making slightly different picture, and I'm glad with that, guys. I tell you what, today I arrived in the interesting conclusion that goes as follows, that the practice that you do is the only way of your improvement, and I called it actually the take-off strip of your success, the take-off strip of your own success in your life. And my English will be very immense. It will be very great and decent and full and complete and inestimable. It definitely be that way. I'm telling you, I'm promising you, I will be enhancing, I'll be improving and bringing up my English as long as I can live, and I'm doing this I'm doing this shit in front of you now, and if you're in the picture of the same activity, please just I don't know, maybe give me slightest feedback and just share how it feels like to you to learn English, and let's say you overcame intermediate plateau and you are trying to advance further within passing like upper intermediate stage of your learning process, and even moving on further on into advanced part of your English. And advanced meaning like you not have to think for a long while about things that you want to say. You just say it, and it goes much more automatically, and the more you speak, the more this fluent speech of yours becomes more resembling like natives do. And like, let's say I've never been in America, I've never been in any English-speaking country. If I were there, maybe my English would be much more just brilliant and flawless in all the ways, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to avoid all those like fillers, like like use that previously, that shit, and I'm still using, and I use, you see, I'm doing those phrases like, you know what I'm saying, I just like the phrase, you know what I'm saying, it goes out of me very just in an unconscious way, and automatically I pick that phrase. I don't know, maybe 15 years ago a friend of mine was visiting now another city, he's living now in America, and he dropped that phrase 15 years ago. Just imagine, just 15 years ago, and only those days within my learning process I recollected that phrase, and I use it on a regular basis because I like it. And the second phrase that I like, anyways, and anyways, I'll be using anyways, though I know it's not something like I should use like here and there at a bunch of points that I make, but I will, because I like anyways, I like anyways, and I don't know what else to rant here, I don't know. I kinda ran out of words, but only for this short take of self-recording, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll be using the same angle of my new camera and of my new derived set of things, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's it for tonight, and keep following my practice if you want to do your own, and we just may mutually just interchange with each other with the things that we learned, and maybe with that experience we will move our experiences of learning and apprehending English in at a more highest points that we can, and we definitely will if we will follow our goals in our lives. And that's definitely it of today's short, not long take of self-recording, and keep practicing and everything's gonna be amazing. I'm telling you, it definitely be that way. That's it, take care, and see you all soon. Bye.